Hello, I'm Fabiano Rocha. I am the Japan Studies Librarian. I am responsible for building and maintaining the Japanese Studies collection and helping you in getting access to the materials you need for your research and study needs. Our Japanese Studies collection has about 200,000 volumes of print materials in Japanese language. That includes monographs, books, and periodicals, journals, and magazines. We have a strong focus on humanities and social sciences with strength in history and literature of all periods, but we also collect comprehensively on the areas of anthropology, political science, religion, philosophy, women's studies, film studies, and so on. In addition to our print collection, we also subscribe to a number of Japanese electronic resources. The Japan Knowledge Lib is a major Japanese reference resource. It includes encyclopedias, dictionaries, statistical data, selected monograph series like the Toyo Bunko, and reprinted periodicals like the Taiyo, Bunge Kurabu, and Bunge Shunju. We also have access to full-text newspaper databases such as the Kikuzotsu Visual for Libraries, which is the Asahi Shimbun Online, and the Yomidasu Rekishikan, which is the Yomiuri Shimbun Online. These are both major print newspapers in Japan, and the online version, which we have access to, has coverage dating back to the Meiji period, 1879 and 1874, respectively. The Nikkei Telecom 21 is the largest business database in Japan, and it includes the Nihon Keizai Shimbun, which is another major newspaper in Japan, and we have access to its full text. We also have access to the archives that allows us to search for entries of articles dating back to the Meiji period. On the bottom right, you see the Nikkei Asian Review, which is an English language resource that primarily focuses on the trends that shape Asian countries' economies and politics, but it also has a number of articles that deal with social cultural aspects of Japan and the other Asian countries. The Zashikiji Sakuya database, or Zasaku Plus, is the complete database for Japanese magazine and periodicals from Meiji era to the present. It is a citation index database, and by choosing to connect to Saini, by clicking on the button Saini to Renke Suru, you should be able to retrieve full-text articles that are available through institutional repositories, as well as JStage. The JStage is the largest platform for academic e-journals published in Japan by a number of Japanese societies. In terms of audiovisual materials, in addition to the holdings of the East Asian Library, you are going to see a number of Japanese anime, feature, and documentary films housed at the Media Commons. Please note that the materials are not accessible at this time, but stay tuned for the changing services. I would like to bring to your attention the Japanese-Canadian archival materials collection that are currently housed at the Thomas Fisher Rare Book Library. There are a number of personal and government documents, newspaper clippings, photographs, audiovisual materials, and all types of ephemera that belong to many of the people who were involved in the redress movement in the 1980s. The two photographs that you see on the screenshot were taken at the Ottawa rally, where about 500 people gathered on Parliament Hill in support of redress for Japanese Canadians who were interned during the World War II. Once again, my name is Fabiano Rocha. I am your Japan Studies Librarian. Please feel free to contact me at any time at fabiano.rocha@utoronto.ca. I'd be happy to set up an appointment and we can go over any questions that you may have related to Japanese studies resources or any related library services. Thank you very much for having me today, and best of luck in your studies.